What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and what we're going to be talking about today is Madden 19. Alright, look, there's a lot of things going on, but I want to let you guys know the things that I already am being informed of that probably won't be in or be OP in Madden 19. I'm going to give you 5 things right now. Nano Detection, the nickel 335 cover 2 that everybody's running around with, that's so stupid. Cover 4 drop out of 3-4 odd, that's so stupid. The offsides glitch, when the dude is on aggressive, and it don't matter even if they're on balance, and dudes just jumping off, running around like idiots. And the conservative glitch, where your running back or whoever just never fumbles because of your coaching settings. All right, let's talk about those things right now. Number 1, let's talk about Nano Detection. The person that created that, I got to give that person a lot of credit because it's the stupidest thing that why would you do that? You see, look, let me just explain why though. The game is being catered to a younger audience and people that want to get away with more things. So pretty much what EA was thinking is, how can we make the game easier without teaching people real football? Because Tom Brady couldn't nano detect the Broncos that year that they just came right in every play. He got sacked, and the Denver Broncos went on to obviously win the Super Bowl. You know, they beat Cam Newton, whatever happened in that Super Bowl, right? Let me explain something why that happened. Because when you have somebody rushing towards you, they don't just stop and look at you. That is very dumb, but that's something that's been going on for a while. That's been going on since 17. It was created since 17. They brought it into 18. It was a little bit more subtle when the game was launched because you couldn't really tell. But once they patched it, they emphasized that it's there. Like, yo, look, it's there now. You can't rush once you get there. And you know what's weird about the Nano Detection also? I just threw that pick because I'm an idiot. But the bigger thing about it is, even if you're manually rushing, unless you're a D tackle and you're a D-line user, which is what they geared it up for more bums. If you're rushing with like a safety and you shoot the gap, sometimes they'll stop you and freeze you with Nano Detection, even if you manually try to run through the line, which is even more stupid. So what I've been hearing is that Nano Detection will probably be removed from the game. Now, depending on how they decide to do it will be very, very interesting, because with competitive, the competitive scene, a lot more younger individuals have made these tournaments. 16-year-olds have been there. All kind of stuff is going on. That really benefits them to not have to understand slide protection, understand what to block, stuff like that. Things that we used to have to do in the olden day Maddens. You know what I'm saying? Where you have to use your brain. Now you just come out and you hike the ball, and the guy that's looking right in front of you, he's like, I want to touch him, but I can't. It's so dumb. So Nano Detection, it probably won't work anymore. Because what they're going to do is they're going to have to figure out a way. Because Madden is getting so big, they signed with ESPN. You know, everybody's out there involved with it now. More eyes are going to look at it. More people are asking questions like, who is doing this? You see what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing about it. You see, a lot of you guys that don't really understand what's going on, it's primarily because, you know, they've been able to do whatever they want and nobody's really been paying attention to it. Okay, look, like right there. Nobody touched me. I'm getting up, and they called me down on the QB sneak. You see, things like that, those are the things, like if that was supposed to happen on the big stage in competitive Madden, people are going to start asking questions about it because more eyes are on it. So I can tell you this, that's what makes me very excited about the future with Madden, because the bigger they get, the more people that see it. You see what I'm saying? It's not like FIFA. Like FIFA's really, really wild, but when you see like how 70,000 people in a stream, soccer worldwide, more people are going to watch that. That's the only reason. It doesn't mean that the game is good, but it's, according to what I've heard, it's bad, just not as bad as Madden. I've played it. I didn't really, get into it, but, people have, said to me, like, look, FIFA's terrible, and it's, they still get away with it. Trust me when I tell you, the esports gaming is going to change a lot of things in regards to the way games are played, because the developers are going to have to make sure that foolishness like Nano Detection is not approved. And if somebody says it, that guy that's dressed up like Ronald McDonald because he's a clown, they're going to take him outside in the back and pull a Sopranos on him. You see what I'm saying, bro? Like, if you guys know what the Sopranos are, you know what I'm saying. Because that's the only way they're going to be able to stop the foolishness. People cannot come in and just make up any kind of idea they want. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, let's just make it so that the ball stays in the air for 55 minutes so somebody can pick it. All those things, the guys that do that, the ball physics, the developers that are responsible for that, what's going to happen is once they say it, there's going to be a bodyguard that's going to come in. He's going to take him out very quietly, and they're going to soprano him in the back of the building. All right. Now, Nickel 335, we all know dudes are coming out. Most of the pro players are coming out and just running 335 and, you know, man align, press, and then a dude, they're setting 3, 4, and the dudes are just coming in regardless. Nobody even cares. Similar to what was going on with the DB2 Fire out of the dollar last year, they're going to do stuff to mechanically make that defense obsolete. Okay? That right there is a fact. That right there, you can book it. It's over. So what's going to happen is they're going to replace it with something else, like some other dumb defense that we were using years before, and that's going to take over for that. But they have vowed to not let that happen in Madden 19. Cover 4 drop, Satan Spawn. That's pretty much another code name for it. Cover 4 drop, aka Satan Spawn. That defense has terrorized the lives of many people. You know, in fact, that's one of the okay, why did he have to tip it first though? That's one of the defenses that helped to keep Skimbo in the game against Problem Wright during the championship, the AFC Championship game. He was actually running cover 4 drop. So that lets you know how ridiculous that defense is. If a pro player is running it against arguably one of the greatest players of all time in Madden history, people are arguing it because he hasn't won a major in a while, but I still think that with his credentials, he should be up there. I don't know why that got in React, but cover 4 drop was sent from the devil, by the devil, to represent the devil, and EA Sports was able to answer the call. So that's why that's actively in the game right now, okay? So that defense is not going to be lockup in Madden 19. That defense has been addressed. People have been very, very openly furious about it, and the developers, to my knowledge, have taken notice to it, which means they'll probably just enhance it and call it cover 5. But for the purposes of this video, cover 4 will not be working in Madden 19, okay? According to what I've been hearing. The offsides glitch, no matter what you do, you could put your D-line on conservative, you could put it on balance. They're going to jump off sides if, you know, the guy is flipping the play and hiking it. They're going to jump off sides, which is very, very stupid. And what happens is, in Ultimate Team, some of your guys have traits that are, you know, like they have a good penalty trait, and they'll still jump off sides. That's what's weird about the game. EA doesn't seem to understand that when the card says something, similar to the attributes, it's supposed to do what the card says. Nobody in the office realizes that, so they say, yeah, he has good penalty trait, and then he jumps off sides every play. And it makes them very, very happy that it happens. But I got major stick. I got major stick, as you can see right there. But that's neither here nor there. All right? But that's one of the things that they're going to be addressing with the coaching adjustments. Coaching adjustments are scheduled to be in Madden 19. I just don't know how they're going to, you know, make it so that specifically the traits matter. What they're probably going to do is they're going to give us a bunch of blogs in, like, you know, May, June, getting us prepared for August, telling us a bunch of, as President Trump would say, fake news about how it's going to work, and it's probably not going to work. But it is something that they're addressing. They are aware of it, and it is turning them on to extremely high erotic levels in the office. And finally, the conservative glitch. We've all played people that come out, we hit stick them, their brain drops out of their helmet, but they still hold on to the ball. That's going to be changed in Madden 19. You will fumble if hit hard enough, and that's going to be that. There won't be a lot of conservative action going on. In fact, they have already been talking about different ways to make sure that mechanically the hit sticks will jar the ball loose. Okay? So for all these guys that are running around on conservative, I love you guys, man. You guys will be destroyed, like in a Transformer movie, soon to come with Madden 19. Now, I'm not saying that that's going to make Madden 19 a much better game because everybody will fumble, because obviously fumble flukes have always been something that's been an issue with Madden, but it will make it so that bums won't be comfortable just coming out and being on conservative the entire game, similar to like this was one of the major things that a lot of the pro players were doing when Madden first launched. They figured out that you never fumble the ball, and that was something they were getting away with. And that's just really, really ridiculous, that no matter what you do, you come out there, you try to stab them, they still hold on to the ball. That's just dumb. That just makes no sense. So those are some of the things that we're looking forward to having changed. I want to know what you guys think about those changes. Did those changes limit your lifespan during Madden 18? What do you think about EA Sports right now? Let me know. Leave it all in the comments. What do you want to see coming soon? And I'm going to be back, man. The video views goal for this video, 350K. Until next time, one love.